Good morning, students. Today we are starting the revision of our Civics chapter number 1, the Constitution and the need for laws. Student, without proper rules and regulations, no institution can work. Even for administration of a country, rules and regulations are necessary. We can take example of our school. Without rules and regulation and discipline, school cannot work so smoothly. You have seen the discipline in the school and the work going on in the school so smoothly. It is all because of rules and regulations. Now the question arises, what is rule? A rule is an established principle, a standard, or a guide for action. Rules are essential for efficient and proper governance of a country also. Constitution. Beta, Constitution is an important document laying down the fundamental principles of a country, according to which any country is governed. After getting independence, a constitution assembly was set up to make a constitution for the country. The constitution is also regarded as the fundamental law of the country. Constitution was drafted by the Constituent Assembly. The Indian Constitution Assembly took 2 years, 11 months and 17 days to draft the constitution, and beta 6.4 crore was spent on drafting it. It was enforced on 26 January 1950. Importance of our constitution. Beta, our constitution contains valuable information regarding the structure, organ, duties and responsibilities of the government. Second, our constitution regulates the relationship between the various organs of the government and even the citizen and the government. Third thing, our constitution is having the system of check and balances, which prevents the misuse of the power vested in the government. We know that India has a diverse population. It is important to protect the rights of the minorities. The Constitution guarantees certain rights to the minorities to protect them against the oppression of the majority. Our Constitution also guarantees certain fundamental rights to the citizen in order to protect them against the injustice done by the government. Beta, laws are necessary for the country because they are meant for the welfare and security of the people. बेटा, हमारे समाज में बहुत सारी ऐसी बुराइयां हैं, जैसे डाउरी सिस्टम हो गया, या अनइक्वेलिटी हो गई, या फिर फीमेल फोर्टिसाइड है, अल्कोहलिज्म है. तो ये सारी जो बुराइयां हैं, इन सारी बुराइयों को रोकने के लिए भी हमें इन लॉज की ज़रूरत पड़ती है, या ये लॉज हमारे लिए एसेंशियल हैं. Let us talk about some social evils. First, we are talking about dowry. Dowry is the money or a gift given to the groom's family by the bride's family at the time of marriage. We all have read so many things related to the dowry. इतनी सारी डेथ्स हो रही हैं, इतने सारे डोमेस्टिक वायलेंस के केसेस आ रहे हैं जो डाउरी से रिलेटेड हैं. To curb the practice of dowry, the government passed the Dowry Prohibition Act in 1961. According to this act, anyone caught giving or taking dowry is liable for both imprisonment and fine. Female foeticide. It is the practice of abortion of a female fetus. पैदा होने से पहले ही अगर ये पता चल जाता है कि बेटी होगी तो उसे अबॉर्ट कर देना ही फीमेल फोर्टिसाइड है. और यही नहीं बेटा, हमारे देश में कई लोग ऐसे हैं जो फीमेल्स को फाइनेंशियल बर्डन समझते हैं, और यही प्रैक्टिस के चलते हुए हमारे देश में जो सेक्स रेशियो है उस पर इफेक्ट पड़ा है. अकॉर्डिंग टू द सेंसस ऑफ 2011, there are 919 females per thousand. To curb the practice of female foeticide, the government has passed the Prenatal Diagnostic Technique Regulation and Prevention of Misuse Act. It is also known as PNDT Act in 1994. It prohibits the determination and disclosure of the sex of the fetus. Any violation of PNDT Act can result in imprisonment and fine. Laws and डिसेंट्स. बेटा, लॉज तो हमारे वेलफेयर और सिक्योरिटी के लिए बनाए जाते हैं, लेकिन कभी अगर ऐसी सिचुएशन आ जाए कि ये लॉज हमारे लिए किसी काम के नहीं हैं, हमारे किसी फ़ायदे के लिए नहीं है, तो लोगों को क्या करना चाहिए? क्या लोगों के पास इस चीज़ के लिए भी कोई राइट है? यस बेटा, वी आर हैविंग राइट टू प्रोटेस्ट अगेंस्ट सच टाइप ऑफ laws, and also we can show our disagreement. In history, there are so many examples of disagreement against the laws. We will talk about them. Let us first talk about the salt satyagraha of 1930. The British imposed salt tax, according to which the manufacture and sale of salt became a British monopoly. No individual was allowed to make salt. Salt was so common thing, and to make salt is a very easy process. So Gandhi ji launched salt satyagraha against this tax. On 12th March 1930, Gandhi ji along with his followers left Sabarmati ashram to the Dandi in Ahmedabad. It is a village on the coast of India, and there he make salt and break the salt law, and this was the signified change to the authority of the government. It is also marked as the Dandi March in Indian history. Another such movement was anti-liquor movement. Beta, in post-independence India, we witnessed an anti-liquor movement led by the women in Andhra Pradesh. It was organized a large-scale protest against the increased liquor shops, which was opened unauthorized. And by this, beta, they want to increase the sale of liquor. So people had easy access to liquor. और जो गरीब घर के लोग थे बेटा, they were simply wasting their money and time on liquor. And they also increased the domestic violence by that. The women were knowing very nicely, or it was clear to them, that to ban liquor shop would not be easy because it was the main source of revenue for the government. But beta, after much protest, a ban was imposed on that. But one thing I want to tell you, that only making laws cannot stop these social evils or cannot stop these types of things. The need is there to make aware people. When people will then themselves aware about all the merits and demerits of these things, they will stop doing that thing by themselves. Making laws cannot stop that thing. The main thing is there to change the mindset of the people. Then only any changes in society can be brought. Rule of law. Beta, we all know that our constitution provides the framework for administering the country. A law which is against the fundamental rights of the people can be declared null and void by the Supreme Court. The rule of law will always prevail. It says that everyone is equal before the law. No one is above the law. So In a democratic country, this rule of law is a complement for each other. Thank you.